Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Taurus general read for July. Woo! Taurus! You know what? I already got the cards out and I don't know which one you is, the predator or the victim, but Taurus. I mess with y'all, but this thing is like, what you doing? What y'all doing at you? What is y'all doing at you? We finna get into it. Okay, for Taurus, we have the Five of Cups in your current situation. We have the Moon crossing us. So somebody is like devastated about some kind of secret, some kind of hidden information. You have the Six of Pentacles. Let me see what place that's in. This is your past. We have the Ace of Cups in your future. We have the King of Cups as your conscious. We have the Four of Cups as your subconscious. I got a piece of paper so I can give you guys the correct information, the correct placing of the cards. You have the Tower card as your attitude. You have the Devil card as your environment, which is number 8. You have the strength that's in your hopes and fears, baby. Depending on if you're the victim, both of y'all, the predator and the victim, are gonna need a whole lot of this in this. Cause, baby, when I get into this reading, okay, 1 minute. Let me just tell you what the cards are. So y'all can know I didn't just pull this out my my alpha and my omega. I didn't pull it out of there. This came from you guys' collective energy. And the outcome is 8 of Cups, which I'm so glad nobody ain't no craziness happen at the end of this. But if you ain't already went through this and you going through this, or you think you gonna go through this, I'm here to let you know what's going on so you can avoid crazy. Or is you the crazy one so you can go get some help? It's okay. Everybody get a little crazy every now and then because we all been through different relationships. But please leave in a comment if you the predator or the victim. It's okay. Just say, I ain't know no better. I ain't know I was a little and we can work with it. We can work with it. Okay. First of all, the first thing that came out in your reading, somebody was getting they freak a leak on. I know I'm old school. I'm 85, baby, so I'm gonna say freak a leak. Y'all know what era I come from, so. But it wasn't good. You had some kind of sexual experience, but it wasn't really good. And I'm feeling it's like what it's showing me, the energy is showing me is either with somebody's husband, it's either your husband, but it's also showing a new relationship. So this is where it get confusing that you're all doing a lot of somebody sleeping with somebody's husband and didn't have a good experience sleeping with somebody's husband. Okay? That's number 1. Or you could be the wife that cheated on the husband who didn't have a good experience with somebody else's husband. So you see how this entanglement is getting crazy. Okay, not only did you not have a good experience, but hold on, let me bring that back in. Cause baby, this energy is like, let me just say this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcanas out of how many places? Out of 10. So this is a lot of energy. Which makes sense because you have Tower card here, the Devil card, the Strength card, and that's the bite. That's 3 major arcanas. The bite. So major energy, and I'm feeling it. It's feeling like this sexual pent up energy. I feel like, but what I'm seeing is somebody went through a breakup before they, they slept around and then this breakup have you in your head. First, you was in love with this person that you had this sexual experience with, but it wasn't a good sexual experience. So I don't understand why you was in your feelings about this person. But it's making sense now because Spirit is saying like you was jaded, like whatever relationship you was in the past made you look at things, a relationship jaded, like you were jaded. And then you're feeding yourself lies because you're in denial about the relationship before. So you brought crazy into this new sexual experience because you wasn't healed from the trauma that you had before. That's why I'm like, who's doing the craziness? Who? Ain't none of my business. I got 2 noses. Let me just give you the information. And then somebody think that drinking a lot of water is going to help heal them. Rub that in. If it's psychological and you're not like fatigued, falling out, water ain't going to help you, baby. You're being delusional. You need to really get in touch with your emotions and feel that breakup. And after you feel it, cry, scream, yell, or write it down. A lot of times I write my ish down to get out my feelings. And then I make songs about it. That's just how I deal with breakups. That's how I deal with ish. Smoke a little weed, but we ain't gonna go there. I ain't been smoking weed in a while because I ain't had a breakup in a while. We ain't gonna go there. But I'm just telling you what I did to get over my breakup. But I stayed to myself. I didn't jump into no type of sexual relationship. I'm like, because the type of crazy I was dealing with, I know. I was the empath who lacked boundaries, who let people come in. Oh, they nice, they gonna change. And I was attracting all kind of crazy. I wasn't necessarily crazy. I lacked boundaries. And I had to learn to put up my boundaries and be like, hey, this is where they cut off the crazy at right here. We cut it off right here. Had enough. So either you're the one lacking boundaries or you're the one taking advantage of other boundaries. Or you're delusional, thinking that you're not doing this and you're doing this. Either way, I'm here to help you. So you may be going through massive headaches, migraines, because you're drinking too much water. The water, it's okay to drink water. What I've learned is that you need the electrolytes. So if you're drinking water, if you get Gatorade, you can water that down and drink it, but make sure you replenish your electrolytes. That's why people say drink water, but they forgot to add the minerals and electrolytes into the mix. Okay? So we want you to drink water, but make sure you're getting the minerals and the electrolytes that you need within that water. If not, then you just drown in your body. I know we're made up of mostly water, but we don't need 100% of our body just submerged in water. We need a little grounding, okay? So Spirit is saying balance here. And I don't know what. Let me ask Spirit. I'm finna clarify. I'm being nosy because I really want to help you. What is this person lying to themselves about? Who the person that's lying to themselves? What are they lying to themselves about, Spirit? What are they lying to themselves? It's like you're in this lack mindset. You doubt yourself, so you lie to yourself. Like you. I'm so happy that you're not mentally ill in an evil way, because Spirit is saying you see yourself in this doubtful, lackful energy, but you are abundant. You have gifts. You have stuff to celebrate. Come out of this. Spirit want to see you in this. Come out of this lack, this, you went through a breakup. Okay, they cheated, did whatever. That's on. Take what you did, own it, and keep it pushing. See what you have to offer to a relationship, what you have to offer to the world, what you have to offer to the next person that you want to be in a relationship, and then build on that. What else did they lie to themselves about, Spirit? What else did they lie to themselves about? Yeah, somebody was cheated on. That's why you're jaded, because you're cheated on. It makes sense. And I just did Aries reading. They was cheated on too, but that was last month. And they were coming out of that. You guys are still stuck into that. So maybe a Taurus was dating an Aries, and the Taurus was you was one cheating, or was Aries cheating? Let me know. Which one of y'all was doing which? All right. I'm gonna back up. And it's like you're stuck in your head about some masculine energy. Some masculine, this King of Cups cheated on you. and that you guys may have went to a big event. Maybe this person is really rich or really poor, and that's what have you so up about this energy, because maybe you saw this person is so have so much money and so much class, and they're around these people, and they go to these charity events. I didn't think this person would be this way, and this person was this way. Or you may even say it was the opposite way. Maybe this person didn't have this much money and he had a big heart and all this. I didn't know he was capable of doing X, Y, and Z. It's like something that was exposed to you, some kind of information. Here we go. Some kind of information that was exposed to you made you sad. It made you like, and it was about a relationship. See? To a cause. It's definitely a relationship. We're definitely talking about romance here, even though this is a general read. The romance is coming out with a little bit of the money. Maybe you guys went to a big event together or whatever. You thought this person was like, oh, this is the person. Then you found out they was married, and then you found out a lot more stuff about them. Or they found out something about your religious beliefs, and they're not educated enough to know about this belief because they wasn't given enough information, or they just have this blocked off mentality where they can't understand your religion. It was something to that effect that affected this new relationship. This was somebody who had quick sex with somebody else. You could have met this person at an event. You guys could have signed a contract, a win-win contract, and you thought because you signed this win-win contract and you guys worked together so good that this person was a perfect match, and you found out, hey, this person is a Satanist, or this person is a very religious Christian. Like they don't have no balance in this ish. You get me? It's to one extreme. They believe in Jesus way too much, or they believe in the devil way too much. It's one of those extremes that happen in this particular situation. So you end up sleeping with this person and finding this out, or this person slept with you and found this out about you. Take it out, resonate. The crazy thing about this is one of you guys feel like the love is like reciprocal, and it's not. So I'm feeling like the other person feel like this love is reciprocated, and they're like crazy, and because you had this bad sexual experience with them, you're like, you don't feel them that way, and they was feeling you that way. It's something to that effect. One of you guys have been jaded from a past relationship, and one of you guys have borderline mental illness, a little jaded. And then one of you guys are married. Either you are married and dealing with another person that's married, or the married person is dealing with you and you're not married, you're single. Take it how it resonates. But you end up... The crazy thing about this, even though you got your freaking leak on and you found out this person was crazy, we're just going to go with this scenario right now. Either way it went, the clashing of the relationship or with your sexual experience with whoever, whatever, when it happened, you end up, something really good comes out of it, or you end up losing something only to gain something better. So that experience helped you to see life in a better perspective, or to see that your breakup with this last person wasn't that bad because you met somebody who was truly the damn devil. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but that's how God will let you know, baby, this only a little bit, this just a little bit, I got somebody over here, I can show you who the devil is, and you be like, and even though the past person may have cheated on you and had a little, insecurity within themselves, that's why most people cheat, because they're insecure or want something new, whatever it is. And this new person had a whole wife and just a Satanist, or just this really strict Christian, and you're like, and it just made you, it made you more thankful. You end up gaining strength with the situation. That was the big gain here. You gain perspective from this situation, Spirit said, and you gain strength. The strength was in your perspective. You gain strength through your perspective of what a devil is really like. Just because somebody cheat on you don't make them the devil. It don't make them a bad person. It depends on what that person did and why they cheated. Okay? And you just end up saying all this some BS, and you walked away. So I'm thinking my collective is not the one that's really mentally ill. I'm thinking that they met the devil. Either somebody, and the devil go both ways. It's somebody really religious, and you're like, what the uck? And then it's somebody that's really like don't believe in God. They just a pure Satanist, they're pure evil, but they're pure. I believe somebody met a narcissist and was graced with just meeting a narcissist and not really, having one sexual encounter and just like I'm out. That's what I really get from this. I just don't want my collective to be on here doing this to somebody else. And if you need help, because if you're really religious, there's something wrong with you. And if you're really a hard Satanist, something is wrong with you, because life is about balance. That means you're mentally ill if you're like really religious, you're probably mentally ill in a good way. Not saying that mental illness is good or bad, but some people are mentally ill and is not, they're hurting someone else. And then on the other perspective, then the person that's mentally ill and that's a Satanist, they're usually evil. They use evil stuff. They're usually not a Satanist. They're just a psychopath. Satanist is a nice word to say, to call somebody a psychopath. Okay. Don't come for me because I ain't saying for you. So that being said, I feel like my collective, who I'm really speaking to, was the person that didn't have the mental illness. They was jaded from their last relationship and got into something too quick, found out this person was extremely religious or extreme narcissist or extreme psychopath or extreme Satanist, and it gave them strength. It's like, okay, that person cheated on me, but I can get over that because there's some worse people out there, and I'm just glad I got in a relationship. I just had a one night stand with them. I didn't, give too much time and energy into this, but it really gave you perspective. Let me walk away from all this BS. That's what you said at the end, and that's what the Most High was looking for. So Taurus, you go. Woo, woo, woo. Anyways, I have 2 flowers for you, and it's power and healing. This one is called the trumpet gentina. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but it's to get what you love. You will have to first be patient with what you have. Fitting of the situation. Fitting of the situation. I just want you guys to be able to see that. Hopefully you can see it in my camera, not too bad. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. And then we have Snapdragon, graciousness and benevolence. See, I knew my collective wasn't on the evil side of the mental illness. I love y'all. So Snapdragon is the second card flower we have for you guys. And I'm out. I hope that helped, Taurus. Peace.